How the data post? Let's uncover the main features of online writing market. In this purpose, the lean market research approach is applied. Lean market research stands for conducting market research in a highly efficient and productive way. What is meant by efficiency is reducing the requested time and budget by comparison to classical state-of-the-art market research. For more information about lean market research, please refer to the adequate resources from datapost.ai. Let's start then. The main outline of the study aims at mastering the main intuitions behind online writing market. The report starts by a general introduction about the scope of the study and the main facts around online writing. The research methodology is then introduced. It contains the research strategy and workflow. The report tackles then its main part consisting of the online writing market structure. The market structure reports key features and numbers of the market like the market size, trends, competition, etc. Finally, the main outcomes of the study are deduced. The report is closed by a general discussion and the references used for the research are listed. First things first, let's start by gathering first information about online writing market. This first step aims at uncovering mainly quantitatively the main features of online writing market. It also aims at building a first intuition about it. Online writing may exist in the literature in the form of different terms. Online, digital, or e-publishing, for instance, stands for deploying new literature content by using a pure digital workflow. This literature content can have different forms. One of the most famous online published contents are ebooks. The ebooks market belongs to the scope of the current research. On the other hand, some other terms can be found in the literature of online writing, such as freelance writing, blogging, copywriting, etc. All these activities are considered to belong to the freelance writing category among online writing. Consequently, the online writing market can be subdivided into the e-publishing market and the freelance writing market. Let's focus first on online writing as a whole and take a look at some of its most common definitions. Most definitions encompass two major terms, online and writing. Online writing is a relatively recent market even if its start can go back to the 1970s. It started its expansion in the 90s and boomed literally at the start of the 21st century. Online writing is tied to the notion of ebooks and digital libraries. It refers also to a fully digitized process for outlining, writing, editing, and publishing new contents. The content generated from online writing is meant to be consumed on digital screens. Some exceptions may exist to that, like the print-on-demand or POD books. POD can be considered as a hybrid process mixing the classical paper publishing and the modern digital publishing at the same time. On the other hand, online writing can be considered as the intersection between three big markets. These three markets are publishing, media, and digital business. Publishing industry exists since centuries and has always occupied strategic and sensitive positions among governments and industries. Media market is newer than the publishing market, but it's still a relatively old industry that exists since at least the 19th century. Digital business market is, on the other hand, the newest market among all these three markets. It's occupying an increasing volume worldwide thanks to the global digitization of numerous industries. Consequently, as an intersection of the former three markets, online writing market is expected to have a mix of strategic value as well as an increasingly important volume and share worldwide. What about online writing from a marketing mix point of view? Marketing mix, or 4Ps, stands for defining in a nutshell a given market from among four main dimensions. First, the products. Online writing consists in proposing writing services and products in a fully digitized way. Second, the price. Online writing services and products leverage their efficient ecosystem and life cycle in order to make pricing one of their major strengths. Indeed, online writing products and services can be very competitive since they do not have the classical expenses of big corporate structures. In addition, thanks to digitization, online writing products and services can be proposed from anywhere on the planet. This includes geographic areas that have highly competitive working rates like Asia, Latin America, and Eastern Europe. Third, the place. As its definition suggests it, online writing can be performed from anywhere on the planet. Fourth, the promotion. Online writing products and services are promoted through two main channels. The first promotion channel can be the online writing marketplaces like Amazon, Medium, Wattpad, etc. The second promotion channel is the classical digital marketing channel like social media, emailing, content marketing, etc. Now let's take a look at the main value proposition behind online writing. Online writing is a solution that tackles three main pain points. First, physical books are losing momentum. Indeed, generations Y and Z, meaning that are born in the 80s and beyond, have a much more digitized culture than the previous generations. All content from all sorts exists today at the fingertips of one's mobile phone or laptop. This easy access to information made obsolete the old paper version of media content. New informative content like video and audio are gaining big momentum among the media world in general. This makes the physical media and books in particular suffer from a big competition. Second, the old publishing process is cumbersome and often frustrating for writers. This is particularly true for new writers. Third, paper content life cycle is highly polluting and it's considerable as paper content life cycle is highly polluting and it's considered as an eco-enemy industry. This is true whether regarding the materials and processes to be used for making or printing the books. It's also true for the logistics that are needed for transporting the heavy and bulky paper books to their end destination. After this qualitative introduction regarding online writing, let's take a look now at some quantitative facts through numbers. Let's start with these amazing facts regarding the unique Google Books project. This project is considered by many as one of the biggest digitization projects regarding paper content. During early 2000, Google digitized 25 million books. This represents almost 20% of the human books legacy. Indeed, the global number of books is estimated at 130 million books at that period of time. On the other hand, the world is living an unprecedented digitization era. Indeed, the time spent on internet has increased by 4 times in 1 decade. One of the major drivers of this trend is social media. Indeed, social media represents 25% of internet consumption. Finally, the global books market is evaluated at $121 billion with an annual growth of 0.9%. These two numbers reveal highly interesting facts about the old writing market. The first fact is that, as expected, it's occupying a big market size. The second fact is a more warning one. Indeed, an annual growth of 0.9% is a relatively weak growth rate. This number confirms the slowdown that the classical writing industry is living today. What about online writers now? Online writers are estimated to earn on average between 1 cent and $1 per word. This amount depends on the type of the written content and the writer's experience. For instance, technical and marketing writing are generally better compensated than the other types of writing. The bar chart reports the range of bills regarding different types of contents. the bar chart numbers are focusing mainly on digital marketing subcategories. The range of bills is pretty wide, but shows globally attractive rates that reflect high demand. Let's now take a look at the main questions asked around online writing on the web. For this purpose, a research using answerthepublic.com is conducted. This online platform tool allows researchers to have quickly and efficiently an idea about the main questioning that the crowd has about a given subject online. The main searches encountered about online writing can be summarized into three main points. First is what is online writing. Second is how to get a job and make money out of online writing. Third is whether online writing is legit. Consequently, the main questioning about online writing highlights how the field is still relatively young, but that these results also show that online writing is gaining popularity and visibility online. Now, what are the main strengths of online writing based on a passive online observation and ethnography? For more information about what a passive online observation and ethnography survey is, please refer to the adequate content from datapros.ai. Online writing is seen today as a great solution for numerous reasons. First, online writing is eco-friendly. Indeed, no more papers, no more ink, no more transportation of heavy and bulky paper blocks. Second, online writing is definitely an unprecedented opportunity for new authors and corporate brands. Indeed, online writing is synonymous of self-publishing. Publishing is made historically by some few exclusive institutions and corporations. The historical publishing process is complex and lengthy. Online writing is literally disturbing the historical publishing workflows and offers to writers and brands efficient shortcuts through self-digital publishing. Third is the augmented and highly enriched user experience or UX that digital written contents offer. Indeed, digital contents like ebooks offer real-time dictionaries, interactions with other readers, follow-up and preferred authors, etc. Like all technologies and solutions, nothing is perfect. How does this apply to online writing? The main challenges that online writing is facing are: first, the lost feeling of paper interaction. This lost feeling is literally not accepted by some readers that refuse to take part of the digitized book strand. Second, written content, even in its digitized version, is highly threatened by more trendy media contents like videos. Video content can be considered as the main threat to written content even when it's digital. This trend can be mainly explained by the fact that human brain is more adapted to visual information. It can also be explained by the quick pace that is orchestrating the life rhythm of today. People today don't have hours to dedicate to reading contents. They prefer quick contents that provide the information efficiently and in an entertaining way. Video content is the perfect candidate for that. Third challenge is the risk that digital content is exposed to from a security point of view. These risks include the intellectual property protection and the cybersecurity risks related to digital solutions in general. This was regarding the present strengths and weaknesses regarding online writing. What about the future? The future trends of online writing can be summarized in three main points. First is that online writing is living a great growth thanks to the digital momentum. More quantitative facts are provided in the next sections regarding this point. Second, as video content is the main threat against written content, it's expected that the fight against video content is a major future trend of online writing. Third is the trend for specialization. Indeed, online writing services and products are expected to be increasingly specialized in subcategories of a given field. Let's take the example of writing marketing content. It's expected that online writers for marketing will have to specialize in a subfield of marketing like blog writing, copywriting, a particular tech field, etc. What is the main purpose of the current report? It's mainly to provide the reader with a first taste about online writing market from both qualitative and quantitative aspects. It aims also at providing the reader with some elements for assessing confidently the worth of this market. For this purpose, the global market structure of online writing is studied. Among others are depicted the market size, the market segmentation, from geographic aspect and operational aspect, the competition landscape, the main business models, and the opportunities behind online writing. In order to fulfill the research objectives, a research methodology is adopted. In the current research, primary and secondary researches are conducted. Among the primary research, qualitative data about online writing market is collected. This data is mainly based on passive focus groups. It's also based on passive observation and ethnography. On the other hand, secondary research is based on qualitative and quantitative data. Qualitative data encompasses the research among books, articles, and high-quality blog posts. Quantitative data is mainly based on open data sources.